I'm not going to lie, leaving something that I've consistently committed 10 years of my life to kind of scares me. There's still a lot I need to learn about myself as I leave synchro. Like, how on earth am I going to stay in shape now? How do I manage my time without consistent practice schedules telling me what to do and when? And what do I do with my billions of nose clips, knocked packets, and competition medals? In a way, yes, the future is scary. But also, I have learned and grown so much from synchro. Now, I didn't know how to transition this next part smoothly, but I'm basically just going to sit here and tell you about what exactly I've learned. So here we go. Focus. To be a competitive athlete, especially a competitive synchronized swimmer, you need intense focus. Long training practices are mental treks, and getting through them relies not only on physical shape, but mental clarity. From counts to angles to hand positions, synchro is a sport of perfection, and you owe it to your teammates and coaches to actively apply corrections. Grit. At some synchro summer camp I did when I thought I was going to be a pro, Andrea Fuentes told me about her robot mode. It's essentially her way of distracting her mind during a workout so that she is able to push her physical body further and further. It's how she gets through difficult undersets, hundreds of swim-throughs on end, and oversplits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1.
Poise. With success comes professionalism. Being a part of a larger organization than just myself, such as the MAC, I've had to learn to respond with humility to my wins and with respect to my losses. Expression. For a while, I found pushing my comfort levels difficult, especially in synchro, a sport cultivated from subjective comparison. Now, I would be lying to say that synchro has not made me question my body in the sense of its beauty or ability. However, I would also be lying if I said I was born with the perfect synchro feet, knees, or flexibility. Either way, for a large part of my synchro career, I sheltered myself from being vulnerable. One example being labeling myself as more of a duet swimmer, scared of the attention a solo would bring. Thankfully, I have been doing the sport for 10 years, and so I have grown a little bit, and in fact have competed a solo. Now, I am still no picture-perfect soloist in that my body will never look like the one synchro often paints as perfect, but instead my growth is realizing that, as well as a sport, synchro is an art. Thus, I've taken a serious liking to choreography in the last few years, having choreographed quite a few competition, show, and practice pieces with MAC. To me, choreography is about getting whatever you are feeling in your heart out, in a physical, tangible form. And this can be as vulnerable as you like. Passion. Synchro is a way of life. Seriously. I've spent hours digging through the USA Artistic Swimming website or various synchro Instagrams. I know the names of far too many swimmers and clubs across the country, and always somehow know the weird who dislikes who drama between all the old white ladies who judge and sit at convention, complaining about changing to FINA roles. I have land drilled and written choreography between, and sometimes during, my classes, and I have spent countless late nights studying results from past meets, watching live streams, or reading technique tips for improving your thrust. Although synchro has been a whirlwind the past few years, I am realizing now that leaving is harder than I could ever imagine. Now, I was going to give you all this speech at the end of the year banquet. I was going to get on that stage and look out and see some of my best friends and my closest mentors. I was going to see my family who has consistently supported me these last 10 years and too fallen in love with this community and sport. I would have seen strong women who have become second mothers to me, and teammates who are the sisters I never would have known I'd get. I would have seen people who have played integral parts of my childhood, donating to our program, volunteering at meets, and guest coaching. And I would have seen me, a younger and more naive version of me who too sits at her computer late at night, stalking previous meet results and watching synchro videos. I would have seen her eagerly sitting in her seat, admiring the older swimmers, and hoping to one day also be standing up here and sharing her heart out. In the end, I'm not too worried about leaving synchro, because I know I've learned so much and made so many irreplaceable connections. So I guess all I can really do is express how thankful I am for each and every one of you who have helped me through my synchro career. You have all taught me so much, and now your lessons are going to help me get through this next chapter of my life. Thank you, you phenomenal people. Peace out.